Have you ever stopped and felt like life is just happening to you and you're not really in charge? The feeling of being overwhelmed, lacking motivation, and not really sure of the journey ahead. You set resolutions every once in a while, but then a few months later you realize that you haven't achieved any of those things. I was feeling like this for quite a long time, but then I decided that I'm responsible of how I experience my life and I needed to find a solution. After a lot of research, I discovered the importance of goal setting and having a clear vision of your future. I needed something that would help me clarify my thoughts and maintain focus on my life goals. This brought me to the idea of creating a vision board. To me, this is a mindfulness exercise that makes you ask, what do you truly want? And then take action from there. My name is Zana, and in this video I'll share my step-by-step technique of creating a vision board with a purpose. Not only creating vision board is fun, it's also a great opportunity to check in with yourself and have a quality you time. Most of us tend to be super busy in our everyday lives. We're dealing with so many distractions daily. No matter how your day goes, your vision board is a constant reminder of all the things you want to have, be, and experience in your life. Jack Canfield talks about this in his book. He says that visualization activates the creative powers of your subconscious mind and it magnetizes and attracts people, resources, and opportunities to achieve your goal. He explains that our subconscious mind doesn't think in words, it thinks in pictures. Therefore, if you feed it with beautiful things that you want to have and be, it will tend to achieving those. Or if you feed it with anxious, fearful, and negative images, it will tend to achieve those too. Our attention has so much power, and where the attention goes, the energy is sure to follow. I believe that in order to create a vision board that truly works for you, you have to put in the time, the effort, and be truly present. I divide this process into 3 following steps. Number 1 is preparation. Planning helps create a vision board with purpose and intention so that you can move towards your goals with a sense of clarity and motivation. There are a few things I keep in mind when planning the look of my vision board. First, determine if it will be a vision board for the next 6 months, a year, or perhaps 5 years or more. Attach a timeline and align your long or short-term goals accordingly. I personally suggest creating it for the year ahead, as this will help you narrow down your goals and have a clear focus of the action steps you need to take. Next, decide whether your vision board will represent your future life in general or it will focus on one area only. Before you start searching, cutting out and printing photos and quotes, get a clear vision of the things you want to accomplish and how you want to feel, and then select images thoughtfully. In order to get a clear vision of the things that you want to accomplish, take some time and write down your goals, dreams, aspirations, and image of yourself before you start putting together your board. I see this as a great mindfulness exercise, and it also makes finding photos a lot easier. Start by describing how you want to feel and what your main values are. Write down how you see yourself. Be specific and detailed. Describe your looks and characteristics. Then create a self-empowering affirmation that will for sure inspire and motivate you, and write your favorite quote that you live by. Before you set new goals and wonderful life plans for the future, let the universe know you're grateful for all the beautiful experiences so far. Even though I suggest creating your vision board for the next 12 months, think about the big picture. These are things that you want to experience at some point in your life, and they don't have a deadline. Now that you've warmed up, you are ready for the most important part, setting your goals for the next year. Focus on the following areas: self-growth, career, well-being, and relationships. Or feel free to create your own categories. Write down your top 3 goals for each of these areas and envision how it will make you feel when you accomplish these goals. To make your preparation and planning a lot easier, I've created a printable vision board worksheet where you can write about each aspect I just mentioned. Try it out and I'm sure you'll find it helpful. Click the link in the description box to download your worksheet. Number 2, the process. Now it's time to make the magic happen and have fun creating your vision board. Look at yourself as a director of a movie, but instead of a movie, that's your life. Look at your dreams, goals, self-image, and find photos that visually represent this. It doesn't have to be an exact image. You can choose images that simply symbolize these feelings or experiences for you. Remember that a vision board is there to serve you. It doesn't have to make sense for others. Use your own photos, cut out from magazines, or print out photos that you find online. Whatever aligns with your vision and speaks to you. Get creative, even abstract. You're the designer. Next step is to get a physical board that you will actually want to keep somewhere in your house or office. Take time to look for a board that goes with the interior and makes a good piece of decor. You can even create a color or a style theme for it. Now, give yourself an hour or 2 with no distractions. Set the mood, organize the space around you, make a cup of tea, and put on some nice background music. First, lay out all the photos in front of you before you place them on your board. This will help you get the idea of the placement and style of your board. After all, this is a visual representation of your future image as well as a unique piece of art that you've created yourself. Number 3, make it work for you. Now it's time to make the vision board work for you and start attracting all those beautiful things in your life. I suggest you place the vision board where you can see it every day. I personally keep it in my bedroom, and it's the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning and the last thing I see when I go to bed. Make it work in your subconscious mind. It's important that when you look at your vision board, you truly believe that the goals you've set for yourself will come to life. Let it motivate and inspire you. And most importantly, be open to all the new opportunities in your life and take actionable steps towards them. Keep in mind that adding random pretty images won't do the job. Be selective and thoughtful. Remember, you are the one that can make the biggest difference in your life. Don't let life just happen to you. Take action and own it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great time creating your future. Bye!